बॉम्बे जैसे एरिया में आई डोंट थिंक इट इज़ पॉसिबल. पॉपुलेशन इतना हेवी ड्यूटी है यहाँ पे कि यहाँ पे अपने को रहने को जगह नहीं, भूत कहाँ पे आएंगे.
Ghosts will not come when there is light. And if there is a ghost coming, if you switch on the light, it disappears.
भयानक काय को बोला रे तू? बॉम्बे काय को बोला रे? ये बॉम्बे नहीं, आमची मुंबई है. मुंबई बोले तो 2015 का. डी फॉर ढिंचैक, डी फॉर डेवलपमेंट. बॉस इतना स्पीडी हो गया ना मुंबई कि मेट्रो से लेके मोनोरेल, मोनोरेल से जेट, सब कुछ भागता है. तू देख ले बिड़ू, अब वो दिन दूर नहीं जिस दिन अपना मुंबई शंघाई जैसा चकाचक हो जाएगा. मगर एक बात नोट कर ले, कितना भी तुम स्वच्छ कर लो, मुंबई का भूत मुंबई का पीछा नहीं छोड़ेगा.
Bombay city, there are quite a number of ghost spots, starting from Churchgate, Colaba, down to Andheri or even Borivali, Chambur included. Between Churchgate station and Flora Fountain, there is a Parsi well. In and around that, one ghost was seen quite a long time. Often people experience that. Then in Baikula, there is one Yes Bridge. In the Yes Bridge, often a ghost is seen. Then there is another one in Devanar in a hospital. Somebody committed suicide because he was in love with a nurse and she rejected his offer. In the Eastern Express Highway between Chambur and Sion, there used to be one years ago, and it used to kill many people, particularly on the Black Moon Day. I got in touch with the then municipal commissioner, located the spot. The municipal commissioner organized some kind of exorcism and the ghost was removed.
Bombay is always talk of the town, and being the business hub and everything, everybody wants to flock into Bombay anytime during, there's a lot of rumors spread about, for example, if there's a building known as A building and if there's a building known as B building in the same locality, and if there's any unusual activity happened or what happening which people are known or people come to know through the rumors or something, so definitely the price of that building is slightly lower, and the next building, the building next to that in the same complex or in the same compound sells at a slightly premium rate.
I was about to buy a flat here and somebody told me don't buy because late nights, they could hear somebody knocking, and if they open the door, nobody's there. And so out of fear, I didn't buy a flat here. Yeah, I believe, because I don't want to take any risk. After investing so much of money, I can't just sell off this property and run away from here. And nobody to buy also. If somebody else comes to know about it, then definitely they won't come and buy this property.
And apart from this, there are a lot of suicides which take place in a property, in a flat or in the bungalows, but that actually doesn't makes any difference to the prices. Property in Bombay has just boomed in the last, I guess, 13 years, between 10 to 13 years. And there's a lot of development which has happened over the years, a lot of infrastructural development, a lot of complexes, and you just name it and Bombay almost has it.
People don't report or people are not attracted by it, but the fact is that something or other happens somewhere every day. See the type of deaths which happen on the railway tracks. Those souls, they don't go anywhere. They float around. Normal death, nothing happens. Accidental death. Bombay has a lot of activities going on, and it is something that 85 onwards I am not getting because somebody has approached me, but it is happening. It is happening.
अपना बॉम्बे है ना, बोले तो एकदम मस्त है. यहाँ बड़ी बड़ी बिल्डिंग है. चौल तो ऐसे गायब हो रही है जैसे कांग्रेस की सरकार. ये हाईवे, फ्रीवे, एक्सप्रेसवे सब इतना स्वच्छ है. इतना स्वच्छ तो होगा ही ना. सारे लोग जो साफ कर दिए. कितनी कमाल की बात है ना. बिल्डिंग से लेकर ट्रैफिक सिग्नल तक सबकी आंखें है. फिर भी यहाँ मर्डर, रेप, एक्सीडेंट, सुसाइड होता ही रहता है. इन आंखों ने यहाँ सब कुछ देखा है, अभी भी देख रही है. जैसे कि बिग बॉस का घर, और इस घर में भूत. हा 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 हा.
ये अपने मुमताज़ का नाम सुना होगा. मुमताज़ एक्टर, मुमताज़ का जो हस्बैंड है उनका मिल था, ये मुकेश मिल का, उनका नाम मुकेश था. ये 32 साल पहले यहाँ पे कोई शॉर्ट सर्किट की वजह से वहाँ पे आग लग गई थी. वो कपड़े की जो मिल थी वो पूरी तरह से जल के अभी फ़िलहाल बंद हो गई है. काफ़ी पब्लिक की वहाँ पे डेथ हुई है, और थोड़े बहुत जो भी थे उनको निकाल दिया, जो पैसे देके या कोई धमकी वमकी देके. अभी वो जगह एकदम खाली हो चुकी है. अभी फिलहाल जितनी भी जगह थी वो शूटिंग के लिए यूज़ होती है. तो कुछ 12-13 साल हुए. और अभी TCI कंपनी ले लिया. TCI प्राइवेट कंपनी. तब से वहाँ पे थोड़ा भी स्ट्रिक्ट हुआ है. कैमराज लगे हुए हैं, वॉच और सिक्योरिटी जो है काफ़ी स्ट्रिक्ट हो चुकी है.
When the freeway was getting constructed, there were a lot of hutmen, there were a lot of people who needed to be relocated because of the work going there, and they were staying there. It was all on the hill type. We have a hill here where the freeway is made. So naturally they had to be relocated. It was all with the consent of the people who are staying there and the MMRDA, the government.
अभी फ़िलहाल सबको निकाल दिया ना, तो उसी उनको फिक्स से वो जगह चाहिए. तो इसकी वजह से अभी उन्होंने केस किया है मिल के ऊपर. वो हर संडे नीचे मीटिंग होती है उनकी. अभी भी उनको चाहते कि वो अंदर रहे, क्योंकि जगह अच्छी है ना, खुलाबा साइड है और जगह खाली पड़ी है. तो उनको पैसे दे के निकाल चुका हूँ, फिर भी उनको चाहते कि वो वापस वहाँ पे आए.
The spirit of Mumbai is such that no matter what kind of people come in, you can always find a living. You know, that's the spirit of this space of Mumbai. Similarly, if you go into marsh areas and you encroach the land, you get into the space of the living energies there, then you must make space for them as well.
In economic service, I was given a posting in SEEPS in the year 1976. At that time, SEEPS was not there. It was a jungle. Maharashtra government had given 100 acre of forest area and told us, you develop it, clear it and make it into an industrial complex. So while going around, in one corner we found one church. And along with the church there is a tank also, and around the church there were a few cemetery like thing. So we protected that area and kept it away. Later on I came to know that it's an old Portuguese church, 500-year-old. And people were staying in and around, but suddenly a cholera or plague came and they all deserted and left the place. One night one of the security guards came and told me that he saw a ghost-like thing coming and attacking him. Then typically Babu style, everybody said he doesn't want to perform night duty. But I was curious. I said, let us see. Then 3-4 cases, people started coming and telling me. So I was thinking, where it comes, where it goes, nobody knows. So one day there is one fellow called John. He was terribly mauled, face and all that, 15-year-old boy. I called a doctor. The doctor said it's all external injuries, nothing. But the fellow was completely, nervous. Then I contacted one Catholic priest, saying he knew exorcism. Then he said, next black moon day, we will see. And this fellow was forced to sleep on the terrace, and all of us were watching. Then suddenly a small light-like thing came from the church area, and then it took 2 rounds, and suddenly something came and they started going towards that boy. The Catholic priest with his Bible came and jumped at it and put a cross on him. It left, and we saw it going back as a light towards the church. We went there, and father started doing, and then suddenly we saw weeping, a woman weeping, wailing. We could hear. And then father was not leaving, he was reading his Bible and with his thing, and suddenly something splashed into that tank in front of the church. And the father said, now it is over. We left. Next day morning we found that a white matrimonial marriage uniform was floating on the water, and all the fish in the tank had all died. Thereafter, there has been no such thing, whether it is a suicide, whether it is a murder, nobody knows. That's the story of the Seeps Church.
These energies are full-fledged living entities in terms of a spirit of the place. It's neither good nor bad. It's just is the living entity of that space. Many a times we have house spirits which we are not even aware of, but they don't bother us, so we are fine with it.
What we get as a feedback from the clients, like maybe male or a female, as soon as you enter the flat, oh my god, oh lovely, I got a positive feeling. So I don't know what is the negative feeling, but people say, okay, I got a positive feeling from this flat, so they never said for the other flat.
I don't believe in ghosts, but I'm scared to be alone in the night. I don't know. Maybe it could be anything. It could be even somebody coming to attack you, or something like that. And these kind of things which you hear, you never know it's true or false. And yes, I'm scared of black cats. I just can't stand black cats. They look at it and I kind of feel, oh my god, there's something negative going to happen, kind of.
But still, there are people who buy the properties at a good price, then they do some puja, vastu, havan to control the thing or to eliminate the thing from the house if they hear anything. There are many people who are actually, who don't believe in all these things, they still go ahead with the property. So what happens is that property is automatically at a 30-40% lower than the market rate. And people are there to buy it, so that they buy it, do something and they sell it off.
बाबाजी इसमें गाड़ी पक्का मिलेगी ना?
हाँ, जा और उस पीपल के पेड़ के नीचे नारियल चढ़ा के आ।
OMG, thanks बाब्स।
तथास्तु। सॉरी हाँ, पेट का मामला है। मुंबई 2015। प्रॉब्लम सर के ऊपर जा ले, डिप्रेशन, ऑपरेशन, सफरेशन, मगर हर एक प्रॉब्लम के पीछे कुछ ना कुछ सोल्यूशन निकल ही जाता है, और इस सोल्यूशन का प्राइस आपकी जेब के साइज पे डिपेंड करता है। और हाँ, कंडीशंस अप्लाई। व्हाट ए स्मार्ट सिटी। पर इधर की जनता ही स्मार्ट नहीं है। जो इनको दिखता नहीं है वो इनके अंदर आ जाता है। भूत रे और कौन। और भूत चढ़ना यानी कि काम तमाम। काम तमाम बोले तो रोटी, कपड़ा और मकान कौन संभालेगा, बोल।
See, normally people are entitled to have anger and emotions and crying things, but if there are incessant crying spells, incessant depressive phases which are not their own, people will even tell you it feels not like me, or it's not me, I'm not usually like this. These kind of statements are quite indicative that there is a presence of something else.
The industrialist, he is a Hindu but married to an Anglo-Indian. And then there was a promising scientist in the company who he thought will leave his service and join an opposite camp. So he got him murdered. So before he got him murdered, in order that he must not be suspected, he along with his Christian wife went to America and stayed in Hilton Hotel. The murder was organized in Bombay between Mulund and Thane in the evening at 5:30. At 3:30 a.m., when his wife went to the toilet in Hilton, suddenly she saw some figure and she became nuts. This woman, highly cultured woman, she started making most abusive language he has never heard in his whole life. She was a possessed woman. I did not know that he was murdered or anything. I did not even know the reason. Exorcist came with me, and within a matter of 1 hour, the woman was not getting sleep for 6 months. Within 1 hour of his doing some exorcism, she started sleeping.
If there is an emotional dip, then we can attract these energies, to which most of our clients will agree. Because then they will tell you that, oh yeah, at certain time I was depressed, or at certain phase of my life I had an emotional, traumatic period. And maybe at that point in time, this entry could have happened.
When I attended delivered a lecture in SIS College, San, a lot of girls started weeping. And under the Rotary Club in Bandra, when I attended, there also after the meeting, so many people came and said, sir, I have this problem, I have this problem. People have this problem. Modern city has nothing. More modern, more things happen.
जैसे हम अंदर घुसते हैं, जैसे घुसते एक लेफ़्ट से सीधा रोड जाता है और एक सीधे से राइट जाता है. वहाँ पे लाइटें हैं, स्ट्रीट लाइट लग चुकी है, वहाँ पे टेबल वेबल डाल के बैठे हुए लोग, तो वहाँ पे इतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं. लेकिन ये साइड किसी का काम नहीं है. ये साइड कचरा वचरा फेंकते हैं, टॉयलेट है, गंदी जगह है, तो गंदी जगह से काफ़ी निकलती है सर.
What we would rather have you do is to keep your mind space clean. It's like saying bacteria and dengue mosquitoes will flourish where there is stagnancy. So if you are stagnant, you will attract more of this stuff. But if you're more vibrant and if you're more outgoing and you're really alive and you're doing work that is enthusiastic, that you love doing, you're more in integrity with your own being, there is no space for an external energy. So for people who are, more into living life, let me say to the fullest, I'm not talking of people who indulge in drugs and alcohol and stuff. They also live life, but that is a potent zone for ghosts and spirits, because it's an open area. It's a free for all. Anybody can come. You take out 2 spirits, next day there'll be 10 more.
I personally don't believe. See, our job is to take the clients to show the properties, to show the sites or the flats or anything. It's a feel-good factor. Whatever you feel comfortable, whatever you feel, because what happens is you have something in mind. So if you see something 70-80% what is matching in your mind, okay, then you feel comfortable. Okay, this is what I may or may not buy, but this is what I am looking out for. They feel good, they feel happy.
Your complete mind is like a computer software, where whatever program you built into your mind in the form of your belief system is what you will manifest in life. So if I put that in terms of understanding therapy for spirits, then if I believe that there are spirits and ghosts, and if I've seen them, then I will start reacting to life in that manner. Eventually, we are all products of a stimulus and a reaction.
भूतों का एक्सपीरियंस मुझे लगता है कि ये मानसिक बीमारी के रूप में देखते हैं. वो मंदिर में जाएगा कोई पूजा पाठ करने, तो भूत प्रेत का कुछ तकलीफ है, बीमारी है, फिर आएंगे, अरे आपको ऊपर तो ये है, 7.5 है, और आगे बढ़ना है तो भूत प्रेत है, पिशाच है, आप हवन कराओ और मैं करता हूँ. झूठ मूठ का उसको 1000-2000 का फटका लगाएंगे, वो परेशान होएगा और डरा देंगे कि लाइफ टाइम वो भूत ही करता है.
People, as I told you, they exploit it. The exorcists, the moment they know if it is in the village, it's a rate. The moment they know you are from Bombay, the rates are high. The moment they know you are from Gulf or New York, rates are 3 times high. So there it's getting commercialized. With the result, the effectiveness goes down. Nowadays, I don't have anybody to do the exorcism in Bombay. I don't recommend. Though I have got a list of people and addresses, but I don't recommend.
भाई लोग, अपन बहुत ही सीनियर टाइप का भूत है, हाँ? बहुत कुछ देखेला है, खून खराबा, हर किस्म का, और ये सब किधर चुपता नहीं है बॉस। कहानियों में, फिल्मों में, किताबों में जिंदा रह ही जाता है, सब चलता रहेगा। क्यों? क्योंकि भूत कभी नहीं मरता।
काफ़ी बड़ी जगह है, इतनी बड़ी जगह कि पूछो मत। बहुत पार्टनर की भी शूटिंग देखा होगा आपने, पार्टनर मूवी, वो छोटा डॉन का जो शॉट होता है वो ऊपर से नीचे गिरती है, सब अंदर हुआ है। आखिरी पिक्चर देखा होगा आपने, गोविंदा और चंगी पांडे का, उसका पाव अटक जाता है, वो अंदर हुआ है। उसको जब गोली लगती है तो पानी में गिर जाता है, तो पीछे समुंदर है उसमें गिरते हुए दिखाया है। वो सब अंदर का ही शॉट है।
The younger one always ask me, Papa, please take me to any haunted area. उसने शायद एक पिक्चर देखी थी, कॉन्जूरियन या ऐसा कुछ तभी बोला था, तो उसमें से उसको पहले भूत से डरती थी बहुत, और वो पिक्चर देखने के बाद वो इतना इंटरेस्टेड हो गई ना, अभी वो भूत के पिक्चर से डरती नहीं है, उल्टा वो अच्छी अच्छी मूवीज़ देखती है और मेरे को बोलती, पापा पापा ऐसा होगा, रियल में रहेगा कुछ, चलो अपन एक बार जाके देखते हैं। फिर रात को 12 बजे उसको कब्रिस्तान जाना है।
जिस दिन शूटिंग हुई तो वो काफ़ी सिक्योरिटी के साथ ही होती है, क्योंकि रिक्स है, कहाँ कोई आता जाता नहीं है, एक ही जगह पे जो भी है। अंदर भी काफ़ी थोड़ी बहुत ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो काफ़ी बोलते हैं ना, बिल्कुल भी डराव नहीं है, जाने से डर लगता है। बाकी चीज़ें बहुत ज़्यादा ही डेंजर वहाँ जाती ही नहीं है।
And film personalities, they are the people who are very much affected. Even this what is that fellow? Rajinikanth, even he is affected. They all got cures. There is a old textile mill. They go there for shooting. Bipasha Basu went there for shooting. The moment she came out of the shooting van, she got somebody like squeezing her neck. The moment she got back, nothing. Then it was there. Then they had to abandon the shooting. So this mill, I forget the name of the mill. It is my thing. That mill is a place which is affected by ghosts.
Is it Mukesh Mills?
Yes, Mukesh Mills. You have read it.
जब मैं आया था तो मैंने यहाँ से उसको भागते हुए देखा था, क्योंकि वो शूटिंग के टाइम हम वहाँ पे मौजूद थे, देख रहे थे। तो वो भागते हुए जो गई ना, उसके बाद वो आई नहीं। और ऐसे जैसे कि अभी बॉलीवुड ज़्यादा यहाँ पे यूज़ करता है ये सब मिल की, तो यहाँ पब्लिक ज़्यादा यहाँ पे मीन्स जो जितने भी जो हादसा हुआ था वो काफ़ी पब्लिक वहाँ पे एक्सपायर्ड हुए। तो फिर काफ़ी कुछ इंसिडेंट्स वहाँ पे भी सुनाई दिए कि कुछ भूत है समथिंग।
See, Chief Minister of Madras, Jayalalitha, she is a believer in this. I sent her one copy of the complimentary copy because during my corporate days I had interacted with her and I knew she has this belief. So I sent one copy. After 3-4 weeks, I got a bulk order for 200 copies from Tamil Nadu for all the libraries in the state. She said each library will have this book. It's a beautiful book, and I sent it. So like that, the book is sold out. If somebody wants to take the marketing, I can give them. I have also registered all the stories with the Film Writers Association. So if I give the copyright for this, I will sell the book right also. I cannot at this age go on First one I printed, I sold. You know, like all of you, young children in my family, they used to listen to my stories. When I went abroad, many people, I heard them listening to it whole night, listening to it. Then I thought there is an interest in that, so I started sitting down and pinning down all my things in the form of a book. And that book, after that, I have become a ghost man. There is no question of one day the ghost stops. It's a continuous affair. It goes on continuing. And after my tense, another Ganeshan will come and he will start writing it. Somebody should get that inspiration to write.